Wework shuts down its schools. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. I've got a stein of coffee, and I thought we'd have a look at this article from news.com.au about that fantastic unicorn of a company, Wework, that had schools, that was famous for selling itself, or the owner's private company, licensing the use of the word we to Wework. You know, all these brilliant ideas. A tech company, or really, a landlord company pretending to be a tech company, and almost getting to the IPO stage. They almost did it. They almost pulled off the con. But now their schools are gone. Stricken Wework's conscious entrepreneurial school We Grow to close. It is a company that was once valued at $69 billion. Think about that. Valued at $69 billion before making a cent profit. What's going on in the world? Before a stunning fall from grace, now a dumb idea from its founder has collapsed too. I mean, this guy, he's nuts. He really is. You hear some of the stories about the founder, he's just crazy. Entrepreneur Adam Neumann has left Wework, the firm he founded. Wework's primary school, called We Grow, will shut down. There you go. The fall from grace of the office-sharing company Wework will surely become one of the 2019's cautionary tales of business hubris. Thousands of people are likely to lose their jobs after Japanese conglomerate SoftBank stepped in with an Australian $14.6 billion rescue plan of the firm that was once valued at $69 billion. But that wasn't a real valuation, was it? It wasn't a market-determined valuation. It was an analyst's-determined valuation. So we don't know what it was actually worth, do we? Probably nothing. It's probably a loss. Chief Executive Adam Neumann will walk away with nearly $2.5 billion. I mean, so there you go. He's walked away a billionaire from this thing. Bloody hell. What's going on in the world, guys? We really are in the financial clown world. Negative interest rates, rampant money printing. It's just nuts. You know, all the companies on the stock exchange that are essentially zombie companies. Insanely low cash rates. It's clown world. It really is. But it's not just soon-to-be sacked employees that have been left in the lurch. So have a group of moneyed-up New York parents who sent their children to one of the most bizarre schools of the Wework empire, a primary school. Parents who enrolled their children at We Grow, a Manhattan conscious entrepreneurial school owned by the firm, have been told they'll need to find a new classroom for their kids. Well, I like the idea of teaching entrepreneurial skills to your children. I think that's what every child needs to learn, particularly these days with the changing job market. The old adage of getting a trade and being in that for life, or getting a uni degree and guaranteeing you employment for life, that's out the window. You need to be able to pivot, you need to be able to change, you need to be able to adapt, you need to be an entrepreneur. Sometimes following the old paths is not the smartest way. So I think that's a great idea. And here, oh bloody hell, here's the kicker. Mums and dads who shelled out up to $48,000 US per year for a primary school. Primary school, wow. Some people have got a lot of money. To send their offspring to We Grow, said they felt stranded by the company, reported the Daily Beast. Oh no, I feel sorry for them. I'm sure there'll be plenty of schools lining up to take 50 grand a year to teach a little brat. I'm certain of it. I guarantee you will find someone else willing to take that burden from you, to take that money from you. It'll be okay. It will be okay. Don't worry about it. And there's no guarantee that a new school will offer We Grow's curriculum that combine maths and English with Hebrew and yoga, all washed down with a daily dose of self-construction and compulsory end-of-day gratitude circle. That sounds horrific. Okay, maths, English, Hebrew, fine. Yoga, I mean, okay, each their own. I got kicked out of yoga at school, but that's a whole other story. Self-construction, end-of-day gratitude circle. I just keep thinking of 1984 and the circle of hate. Can you imagine what a gratitude circle would be in a social justice organization like that? What if you didn't fit in? What if you were out of the gratitude circle? Yeah. Yet another dumb idea for a school is closing, said Amanda Uri, founder and chief executive officer of Manhattan Private School Advisors, told the website. This is the classroom. A field of superior elliptical objects forming a learning landscape that's dense and rational, yet free and fluid. Oh. And there'd be an interior designer or an architect that wrote that wank. That literally wrote... I mean, that's part of our profession. We need to learn to sail. You need to put spin on it. So someone will pay $15,000 for some, glued, stuck together, laminated timber cut on a CFC router, held up by a few cables. Or probably more than that. You want them to spend a fortune on... And these are probably fake rocks or styrofoam rocks. Clad in stuff. I mean, this is a different learning environment, and I understand that, but I mean, we're doing the distance at homeschooling, so we take a very different approach to education. So the founder majored in Buddhism. So, did you hear that a lot of the Buddhist monks, which in Brunei, are telling people they can protect themselves from the coronavirus just by putting peppers on their tongue? And I don't think the country even has the technology to detect the virus. So there's some good advice there. Good advice there. And I'm being sarcastic if you don't realize that. WeGrow was founded by Rebecca Paltrow Newman, who also founded WeWork and is the wife of the now former CEO. She's the cousin of Gwyneth Paltrow, the actor and founder of the controversial wellness site Goop. I've got no idea what that is, but okay. I mean... Who cares? I guess your cousin, yeah. Making the wife the head of the school, please. The woman has no experience, Miss Uri said. Yes, so it's a hippie school in Manhattan designed to take money from people. What experience do you need? It looks like these guys are perfectly experienced in this. Opening in 2018, WeGrow's still active website has a page dedicated to Miss Newman and exalts her background. She majored in business and studied Buddhism at Cornell University, and has gained certification in Jivam. Hang on, I'll get it. Jivamukti yoga teacher. So she's a yoga instructor. I would be more impressed if she had have gone to East Asia to study Buddhism, gone on a retreat for a few years. Rebecca is committed to creating an educational community that fosters growth in humans' minds, bodies, and souls. None of which appeared to make her obviously qualified to run a school. But her enthusiasm wasn't in doubt. These children come into the world. They are very evolved and they're very special. They're spiritual, Miss Newman told Fast Company when the school opened last year. They're all natural entrepreneurs, natural humanitarians, and then it seems like we squash it out of them in the education system. Well, yes, I'd have to agree. I mean, that's a way of putting it. I'd put it quite differently we've got an education system designed to produce workers, not designed to create entrepreneurs or innovators. Because historically that's what it was designed for. That's what the school system was set up for. Good little workers, good little soldiers, good little obedient citizens. So, there's obviously a very hippie tangent to this place, but I agree with what they're trying to do. Something a bit different. The company was set up with cash from WeWork, but Miss Newman had high hopes it would eventually be able to sustain itself financially. So he bought his wife a job. A little toy. When he got $2.5 billion, he should keep it running. He should have taken this with him. The school's mission was to elevate the collective consciousness of the world by expanding happiness and unleashing every human's superpowers. No, it was to make money. Because if that was the mission, why aren't you running it still? Just take it, create a spin-off, buy it. Why don't you buy it from WeWork? Buy it off them. Keep it going. You got enough money, do it. Go on, do it. Do it. Use your cosmic education or cosmic energy, you know. Its website said WeGrow could offer a cosmic education where students would learn about the interconnectedness of the universe. So it's a Buddhist religious school with a dash of social justice. Wow, I don't know. What do you think's worse, sending your kids to a school like this or sending it to a state school? Mindful eating. Oh, this will be good. Located in the ritzy Chelsea neighborhood of New York, it looked more like a startup than a school. Classrooms were scattered with acoustic clouds, tree houses, and a vertical farm. Kids could climb into suspended wooden cocoons to read. The website described the design of the school as a field of super elliptical objects, forming a learning landscape that's dense and rational, yet free and fluid. Every morning, pupils would take part in a growth circle, which involves self-construction through independent and collaborative interaction with materials. So, paper craft, yoga asana, parayama, meditation, and intention setting were all part of the busy school day. At lunchtime, kids could dine out on mindful eating. WeGrow's Conscious Creators program saw leading creators in their respective fields offer one-on-one mentorship to students. To primary school kids, I mean, come on. Kids would grow food in the farm and then sell it at the fruit and veg stall to WeWork staff. They're probably demanding that they have to buy it. A glossy video on the We Group website showed eager parents lapping it up. It's like someone designed a school based on our wish list, a school that values vegetarianism. Oh, shit. Well, there you go. So their diet's terrible. Their diet's utter terrible. Maybe I need to start up a carnivore school. Guys, a carnivore school. And you got to go take the kids hunting. You know, that's it. Get Joe Rogan doing. Joe Rogan needs to start a school. He needs to start a carnivore school. He's done it for a month now. There you go. Vegetarianism, yoga, meditation, technology, entrepreneurship, and farming, said one data. Wow. Wow. I mean, okay, what would his idea of farming be? What do you reckon? Do you think he'd be accepting of the farmers that are running the cattle? I think he'd be there protesting with his soy latte in hand and his almond milk in the other. Almond milk, which is killing a lot of bees. Look it up. It's shocking how many bees are dying from these hippie foods. They're more like coaches than teachers. It allows the children to measure their own level of success. Well, now they're all kicked out. In another clip, Adam Newman can be seen skylarking with a gaggle of students explaining what success means to him. What, setting up a dodgy business and walking away $2.5 billion and a whole lot of people's hopes and dreams destroyed? Cool. Having a friend that you love, that's success. Being happy all day, that's success. He didn't mention success as having billions of dollars or stock options in a startup. Well, yeah, of course. It turned out that many of the 100 or so students at the school had at least one parent employed at the wider We Group. Some of those were paying nothing, like the astronomical fees, but were on We scholarships. Okay, so it was a daycare system. It was daycare for his workers. I guess, indoctrinate their kids. So it's school to close. Earlier this month, WeGrow told parents the dreams of a conscious entrepreneur was dead. As part of the company's efforts to focus on its core business, WeWork has informed the families of WeGrow students that will not operate WeGrow after this school year, the company said in a statement sent to the Huffington Post. WeWork will continue to operate WeGrow through the remainder of 2019-2020 school year, providing a quality education and classroom experience for all students. Some fear it could close sooner than that. HuffPost spoke to parents that said their kids were happy and thriving at WeWork, but the school was also subject to constant changes or disruptions, not unlike startups, sometimes without consideration for the children. WeWork came undone after a planned multi-billion-dollar stock market flotation spectacularly unraveled. It has never turned a profit. SoftBank is now cutting the fat as it seeks to shrink WeWork into a workable, potentially profitable rump. As well as ditching the school and hundreds of staff, SoftBank may also axe some of WeWork's prime city centre locations, at least hoping to attract millennials to its open-planned office. Other odd offshoots such as apartments and gyms are also likely doomed. As well as Mr. Newman selling about $1.46 billion of stocks, the former boss will also be paid a $270 million consulting fee from the Japanese firm. Well, you know, we can see why he's happy, can't we? In addition, he will receive $730 million credit line from SoftBank to pay off his loans to USB Bank, JP Morgan Chase, according to the Wall Street Journal. This windfall is coming as WeWork's value plummets from an estimated, or from a fake, $68 billion to its current value of $11.7. Mr. Newman will walk away from his position on WeWork's board. On WeGrowth's promotional video, one parent talked proudly of the school. WeGrowth is helping children adapt to the rapidly changing world around us. That world is rapidly changing so fast, by the end of the year WeGrow will no longer exist. Well, there you have it, guys. There you have it. A glorified daycare center for WeWork staff, spinned off and ran by the boss's wife, is now closing down. I can't say I'm too sad. 50 grand, 48 grand. What do you think, guys? What do you think? I'm more worried about their diet than anything, to be honest. And why the kids have to eat 3 or 4 times a day just to keep their energy levels up. They wouldn't feel satiated at all. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan, please, and you want to help a bit extra, we have a Patreon where you can support the channel. We also have the ability for you to join the channel here on YouTube. We have affiliate links at eBay, Amazon, and Independent Reserve. Pocket squares we sell at the HeiseSays website. Finally, PayPal if you want to contribute that way. Have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.